I need your help. You run the best smuggling crew we know, and we need you to get this information to the rebellion as quick as you can.
You know I can do that, but it's gonna cost you.
Cost is irrelevant. The data drive contains critical information about one of our contacts, so we appreciate your discretion. You'll find it in your stash vault.
David, I'm leaving a package at the drop point. We need to get this to the rebellion fast. It's a huge payday.
I'm on it. The Minoc flies at sunrise.
What?
Yeah, Mike, I'm doing the code phrase thing.
Fine. And the Lothcat meows at dawn.
Hold it right there.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What do we have here? Looks like contraband.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a reputable businessman.
I know you rebel scum like to shuffle information around the galaxy through this sector. Let me see that. Oh, you're right. This is just a Star Wars Unlimited card.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in and watching our skit. Now we are going to tell you all about Lando Calrissian. 6 cost, yellow, ground, fringe official unit. He's also obviously heroic. Well, I guess obviously. He's a 6/5 with Saboteur, and when played, return up to 2 friendly resources to their owner's hand. The reason I said kind of obviously is this is kind of the point in the show or in the movie when he's also kind of a bad guy. So I guess could have been neutral. I don't know. But what do y'all think about this this new hero unit we got going on here? I mean, besides his dashing good looks.
First of all, you mentioned the skit. You forgot to mention the Emmy-nominated, award season bearing
performances. Yes,
festival submitted short story.
Sundance.
So,
yeah,
you guys can be sure to vote for us. Yeah, what a cool ability! Like return 2 friendly resource up to 2, so you don't have to do it.
Yeah, you could do none, which
you could do none.
Maybe what you do often,
most of the time,
but. I think about late game, like you have a bunch of and it's like you just have your pick of the crop.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool because I feel like when I'm playing any game that requires you to resource a card, sometimes like you have to resource one of your important cards early because it's like a 9 cost that you're not going to be able to play anytime soon or something ridiculous, but it's crucial to your kind of game plan. You can always resource it with this guy and then get it back later.
Yeah,
kind of turns your resource row into like your hand almost for the turn that you play him.
Yeah, which is so powerful.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you're de-ramping yourself. You're what's the opposite of ramp? You're
de-ramping would be a good
unramp.
You're off ramping.
You're tripping. You're falling with style. I don't know, but I literally played a game last night against Jim where I resourced some snow speeders, and then he ended up dropping these like big vehicle ground units. And I was like, oh crap! Like that's what I need. In late game, I just didn't have it. So
if you had Lando, you could have gotten it back.
If I had Lando, also coming in with 6 power at 6, like that
and
feels
Saboteur.
A little, that feels very good. He kind of just like
he's kind of a beast.
Gives it to Luke. He's like, yeah, you can have all your shields, buddy, but you're about to face your dad in the Cloud City, and your shields mean nothing, and your hand is gone. So
pretty much.
Yeah,
well, the deal keeps changing,
Yeah, it keeps getting worse all the time.
I think he's pretty sweet. I'm interested to see what kind of support that this archetype might get. The one thing too is since he's dropping on 6, you don't want to play a hero or a leader that drops on 7, right? Because then you're gonna take away building up to that leader. So it's almost either you don't play him until after you've brought your leader out, or you have brought your leader out before you've played him, because you don't want to set yourself back time wise.
Right, definitely. If you're playing something with a bit of a lower curve and you don't need more than 6 resources out at a time, or however many, maybe even 4, like maybe you're playing something really aggressive and you go to 6 only for Lando, and then when you're at 6 you can play him, return those cards back to your hand, and then you basically drawn 2. It's kind of interesting.
So a lot of times, like when I'm running yellow, like cunning decks, if I get surprise strike, our last spoiler, by the way, or shoot first, like early, I'm like, these are going in the resource because I don't want to hold on to these. They're not valuable enough. But that some of those like low cost things, like late game, like this could, if Vader's dropping on 7 and you put a surprise strike early down, like you could drop Lando knowing Vader's popping out on the other side next, and then the next turn you've got your surprise strike. Lando could just take out Vader before.
Or just deal 9 damage to base.
Or yeah, also true.
Because they have Saboteur. So this is potentially like, a pretty nice finisher.
Yeah.
Yep, he's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So FFG was only going to give us 1 spoiler, but then they had a change of heart.
No.
And now I'm sorry, everybody, for that corny joke, but
we got a 6-cost yellow event that goes with Lando. Let's go. I guess it goes with Lando. It goes with New England. Change of heart. Take control of a non-leader unit at the start of the regroup phase. Its owner takes control of it. And
Legendary.
we got some art from Rebels, the episode with the ice spiders.
I actually really like this episode.
Wait, was that the ice spiders? Or am I thinking about Mandalorian?
Yeah, well, they were ice somethings. I don't know if there's. I think they were ice spiders. I don't know. They're crawling around. No, they weren't. They were locked to the ground or something because they had to climb out to get up.
Yeah,
spiders would be able to climb up the walls, right? So I don't know. I don't remember what they were, but I do remember this episode was pretty cool and sort of sets Zeb and Callus up for friendship in the future.
Yep. So what do you think about the card though?
That's crazy.
I mean, did we read it? Did we talk about it already?
Yeah, I said what it is. It's expensive. It's a 6-cost event.
It costs 6. So in other games, cards like this. So I'm thinking like Magic, right? They have a card called Active Treason. It costs 3. You get to steal your opponent's character and attack them with it, basically, and then that's it. I think in this game, a card like this is better because of the fact that you get to choose what you're attacking. So you can take your opponent's unit and then attack it into your opponent's other unit, and then basically 2-for-1 your opponent, which is pretty good. You can also hit them in the face with it, so that's also great.
I was literally just thinking like, okay, of the revealed cards that we've had so far, who do you want to steal the most? And we just had the Mace Windu spoiled. You can steal their Mace Windu, use it to like start defeating their units and readying him, or do it until he dies, or then like kill some units and then like attack face or whatever.
So,
like,
Jay's gonna put Mace Windu off aspect in all of his decks. So
you just play this in all your decks.
Play Change of Heart in all your decks.
Yeah,
because that seems like a really good application for it, since you can actually literally use him until he defeats himself.
Yeah.
Are there any cards that exist that are like defeat a unit and do something?
Ooh, I don't know. That'd be cool though. You can like steal your opponent's unit, do something with it, and then like sacrifice it to something.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, you could take their Obi-Wan Kenobi, who has the when defeated, give 2 experience tokens to another friendly unit if it's a Force unit.
That'd be cool.
Card.
He's got Sentinel too, right? Like taking a Sentinel from them seems like
it's actually
pretty
relevant,
good
right?
high.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because then they can't attack in unless they're attacking their own guy.
Mm-hmm. Like there's a reason this is legendary. Like just the things that you're gonna have to be thinking when you're playing against yellow. I always feel this way playing against yellow with like surprise strike,
there's a lot of tricks.
and waylay, and it's like, oh man, another thing I'm gonna have to think in my head, like, okay, they're at 6. If I play this, or if if this is ready next turn and they have 6 resources,
I would say that color is very cunning.
Okay.
Nailed it.
Got him. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And as always, stay tuned for some more Star Wars Unlimited stank. See you later.
Bye.